then this is another one of my projects for today. It's an old snowmobile, a 440 Polaris snowmobile. It was given to me. I guess it's been sitting for years and years. I've had it for I think 3 years now, and I've never done anything with it. The only thing I did, and I think it sat for years before I got it, but the only thing that I did to it when I first got it, the motor on it is not seized after sitting for years and years. And originally I pulled the spark plugs out and put a little oil down there and pulled it over a few times just to make sure everything was lubed and it wouldn't seize while I had it. Anyway, a couple days ago I looked at it and the gas lines on it are all rotten. So last time I was in the parts store, I bought some new gas lines for it, and I'll be putting them on today. Flush out that gas tank a little bit so that in case there's some garbage in there, or at least take a look at it and put those new gas lines on it. See if I can get this old beast to run again. It's kind of fun. I sure love breathing life back into this old equipment that's been sitting. You know, it's not a tractor, but it's fun to play with anyway. So I'll keep you updated with how it's going forward. Okay, moving on with a little update. I dumped some gas in this fuel tank and it proceeded to just run right out the bottom of it. Had a little crack in it down here, so I've got it all cleaned up really good and covered in epoxy. I'm hoping that that'll fix that crack. I'm not sure, it may fail on me. Don't know how that'll turn out. But other than that, I have replaced gas lines. There's the filter to plug in, and gas lines coming up from the pump to the carburetors, and put a new gas line here on the outside of the tank. And when I had the tank off and started rattling around, the inside gas line that goes in and drops down to the bottom of the fuel tank was broke off and all rotten. So I fished that out and put a new line on there. So I've got a new line down inside the tank. I'm sure there's no way to see it there, but anyway, so it wouldn't have run anyway if it would have held gas, unless you had it pretty full of gas, because it wouldn't have pulled it up off the bottom. But that's where we stand. I'm going to have to let that epoxy set overnight. So I'll get back tomorrow and try to finish this project up. Hopefully it'll run. Hello. It is officially the next day. Got everything back together with the new fuel lines and the fuel tank patched, and boy, this thing started right up and it is running great. I just had it out for a spin. Well, thanks for watching. Sure happy to have this old snowmobile saved from the scrapyard, especially since it's just running so great.